Welcome to a World in a Word episode. In previous episodes with Mansi Thakkar, Graphology expert, we have been delving into different parts of our personality through the analysis of our handwriting. In this episode, we are talking about extroverts. Mansi, I have a colleague who is very reactive, but he's a very nice guy. What would you call a person like him?
Talking about extroverts, and he is an extrovert. So what do we mean by extrovert? In our normal life we say, okay, he's an extrovert, so he must be the John of a party. Whenever he enters, he's the one who takes over and meets and greets and everybody. But yeah, they are reactive. So for them, every occasion, if they are happy, they will show it, they will express it. If they are angry, they will show it, express it, and if they are hurt, they are going to definitely express it.
So are these the people who are extremely expressive?
Depends on the level of their extrovert, they are expressive. But in a way, we call them good because at least they are showing whatever is in their mind, whatever they're feeling. So we call them extroverts or extra, outside.
वैसे तो हम मानते हैं कि वो काफी मिलनसार स्वभाव है उनका, उनके साथ रहना, बातचीत करना हमको बहुत अच्छा लगता है। पर जब मीटिंग्स में खास करके एक कुछ ज्यादा ही बातें होती है उनकी तरफ से, तो थोड़ा मीटिंग का टाइमिंग है या हमारा फोकस है वो चला जाता है। So what can we do about this?
So as far as what we can do about it is that it is upon the person, because as you are giving that feedback about your colleague, he also must have got that feedback from people. So if he feels that, okay, it is hampering his work area, his professions, his stuff in whatever he's doing, and he wishes to change that, because definitely it wouldn't be working for him and he wouldn't be getting work done from others as well. So there is a way. Extrovert, so it's a right slant writing. So if we check the writing sample on the screen, if the writing is going right slant, so depends on how much degree it is going. So if it's just like a little 5 or 10 degree, then we would say, okay, they are a little reactive or little expressive, but it goes a little more towards it, almost like on a takeoff mode. That means they are always on a takeoff mode. A little slight thing for them and they will be reactive. So we call them even impulsive. Impulsiveness, any drop of a hat and they are ready to give you a reaction, good or bad. And we take it as good or bad, but it's for them, it's everything is about emotions. But it doesn't go well when you are in your professional life, even in a personal life, where you are reacting to every small thing.
थोड़ा कंट्रोल, थोड़ा संयम रखना
जरूरी है. Obviously it spoils your relationships wherever you're not needed to give a reaction. Like if you're talking about your partner and your partner is just sharing something that, okay, this happened to me today or yesterday or something, and they start reacting, oh, how could that person do to you? But your partner is just asking you for a simple ear, that please listen to me, that these all things happen to me, and you start reacting with every small thing. The partner is not going to come and share anything with you. So there a rift starts between a relationship. Even in a corporate setup or your professional setup, if you're reacting for every small thing where you're not supposed to, then it becomes an issue. So being an extrovert is good, that at least you're expressing, but that also has to be in a limit.
पर बच्चों के बारे में क्या? बच्चों के लिए तो एक्सट्रोवर्ट होना बहुत अच्छी बात है.
Definitely, that is what we taught, that please express. We encourage our kids to express whatever they feel. At least at that time the parents know. But how much limit are we giving? Because they are going to grow into adults. So how much space are we giving, or are they turning into what we call as stubborn, that मुझे ये चाहिए तो अभी चाहिए. I am reacting to every small thing.
तो ये भी जैसे आप बोलते हैं, रिएक्शन किस स्तर तक जाता है, किस लेवल तक जाता है?
Yeah, so it nowadays we don't find those kind of impulsive people, because the situations are such. Even as children, we have our disciplines in schools and at home and all, so we won't go to that. But if you remember the times at where we used to have kings and emperors, and they're sitting on the throne and they say, okay, I'm very happy, mala utar ke de di. Oh, I'm very angry and upset of what you've done, go to the gallows. So this is the kind of reaction they used to have. Obviously, we don't have those kind of reactions. There has to be a certain way that we need to understand how much are we reacting. Extroverts, very good, very nice. Introverts have their own positives. Extroverts have their own positives. But it's again about how you want to be, what you want to be, and how you want to project.
ये बहुत गहरी बात कह दी आपने कि there's nothing wrong with being an extrovert, but depends on the situation and what do you want to be in life as a person, in your relationships, और आपको किस तरह से, आपके आसपास भी लोग कौन से हैं तो आपको किस तरह से किस हद तक रिएक्ट करना है. Would you also stress on the word balance? That balance होना
Balance से ज़्यादा it's about awareness. If you are aware from your own handwriting that you are an extrovert or you are getting a little impulsive, then you will keep aware and you will start practicing a little different kind of an handwriting where we would suggest you go a little more straighter.
तो यही एक स्पेसिफिक टिप हो गया जो हमारे स्लाइड पे है.
Yes.
उस तरह से हम, जैसे आपका फ्रंट एक स्लाइड स्लांट है, इंट्रोवर्ट के लेफ्ट की तरफ जाता है तो एक्सट्रोवर्ट का राइट की तरफ जाता है, तो हमको अगर वही बात कर रहे हैं हम कि उसको बैलेंस करें, सेंट्रलाइज करें.
So again, this trait is something coming when you were a young child. So a quick tip would be that, okay, today you are entering a meeting and you want to control your emotions, you don't want to be very expressive. Maybe 10-12 लाइन आप अपने एक पेज पे लिख लीजिए which is more straighter.
और मुश्किल से 5 मिनट लगती है.
मुश्किल से 5 मिनट लगती है, तो just write a little straight. Probably for that day you will be able to control your impulsiveness. Even if you are an extrovert and you are going for a party and you want to be really all out in a good mood, practice writing a little straight and probably for that day you are sorted.
एक तरह का फोकस मिल जाता है माइंड को और वो फोकस होने से थोड़ा शांत हो जाता है दिमाग.
True.
So that when you enter that room, you are a slightly more balanced person.
Yes.
Right. So we did share about how graphology can help. Is there anything you would like to talk about where parents and children are concerned? Very often parents complain that my child is overactive or over expressive and I want the child to be a little more calm.
So as children concerned, the children are yet under the influence of the parents till the age of 11 and 12. That is when we see the children coming into the teenage and all. As far as India is concerned, our kids are still under our influence till the age of 14 and 15. So if we consider that, so it's about the parents who need to inculcate. If they are very impulsive, the kids are going to be that. How you are reacting and how you are showing your emotions in front of them, that also helps. If you are reactive, obviously they are going to be reactive. You need to restrain yourself. At the same time, if you are giving them a lot of freedom of doing whatever they want as a child, like we have seen so many parents, thoda sa roya, haan de do kuch bhi, and you are not putting in a little of discipline that no, this is not supposed to be done like that, probably they will come across. I wouldn't recommend graphology as a therapy till the age of 11 and 12. It's the parents who need to take that therapy and the kids will follow, because it's said that the kids follow what they see and what they're told.
So I have a question which comes in from a completely different tangent. When we are children, we are taught a certain kind of handwriting. How much does that impact our personality?
Definitely it impacts a lot, but at the end, again, you are in school for X number of hours, but the maximum number of hours are at home. So the influence of the home is much more. The school tries to discipline, every school tries to discipline, and that is how a certain handwriting is made to do, because it is about a certain discipline. But if the home is not very disciplined, or in a certain, so there is a confusion, and obviously the child's handwriting, as we know, even yours and mine, have gone back to what we really wanted to be. So I have had books and books filled of those cursive writing books, but I no longer use cursive writing.
But I guess it was good as a discipline. for a
Yes,
few years.
it is
Yes,
definitely.
definitely. So again, everything is a question of balance. Everything is a question of relativity
And perception,
and perception and the world around you.
and how what you want to become.
Absolutely. So ग्राफोलॉजी का रोल हम समझ रहे हैं कि जैसे मैम बोलती रहती हैं कि इट इज़ अ डायग्नोस्टिक एज वेल एज अ थेरेपेटिक, माने हम डायग्नाइज कर सकते हैं कि हम हमारी ट्रेट क्या है, हम क्या क्या सुधारना चाहते हैं, और थेरेपी है जहाँ उसका सोल्यूशन हमको दिया जाता है. तो जैसे पहले हमारी बात हुई, इसमें कोई तंत्र मंत्र है नहीं, पर ये एक डाइट जैसा है जो हमारे माइंड को हम देते रहते हैं. लिखने के तौर पे हम जैसे हैंड राइट करते हैं, ऐसे हम प्रैक्टिस करते रहते हैं, ऐसे हमारा माइंड फोकस होते जाता है, बैलेंस होते जाता है. ऑफ कोर्स इट्स अ वेरी वास्ट सब्जेक्ट, वी कैन कीप टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, बट टुडेज फोकस was all about extroverts. And remember, there are many layers to the human being. So there's not just one thing that works, or there's not one small thing that can be diagnosed in isolation. तो अगर आपको अपने पर्सनालिटी में कुछ चेंजेस लाने हैं तो आप तो जानते हैं अब तक कि आप मानसी टक्कर से कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. हमारे डिस्क्रिप्शन में सारे उनके कांटेक्ट लिंक्स हैं. एंड विद दैट आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग विद अस टुडे. Thank you very much. I'm Sonie Thakkar for a World in a Word podcast, and looking forward to the next episode with Mansi Thakkar.